Hey guys, back again. Now, in this series, we're going to start learning about Laravel and how to work and create an application using this together with MySQL. So, we have this simple application, okay? We can select any post that is there. Right now, we don't have any comments, but we could add them in the future. So we have this edit panel, nothing fancy, and we can edit. So I'm going to close this. Let's go to Laravel, and of course you can check. Usually on my tutorials, I try to remove the links that for example, this create new post. This link shouldn't be here, but right now just focus on the core structure of the application and how to build this thing with Laravel. So I can say whatever I want, and let's go to lorem ipsum just to add some text there. Generate lorem ipsum. Let me just grab all this. No, I'm okay. And paste it. We can select a cover. So let's use that one. And I forgot to change that, but it's not a problem. This is a post, not a recipe. So you can see we have this. We select it. We can also say new title updated, and update post. Okay, you can see we have new title updated and everything stays the same. So we can also delete this one. And yeah, so that's it. So in this video, we're going to see what we need to do in order to set up the application. Okay, so I skip a step, but I'm going to show you what and why I did that. So we will need Composer. So I'm on Windows, as you can see. So on getcomposer.org, let's click download, and we should have Windows installer Composer Setup Exe. Okay, we click that, and you can see that it downloads. So I already have it on my downloads. As you can see, it adds another one. So you double click that and install it. It's just that simple. And let's close that. And let's go to Laravel. No, Laravel Collective, no. And check what we need to do in order to install Laravel. I really like this. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how to do this. So that is actually, I think it's a video just to get or a GIF. Well, this is not part of the tutorial, of course, but because some people might. Okay, you can see a. Well, fuck it. So, but I really like this. I should do something like this in the future. But well, that's not the issue here. So let's go to documentation, installing Laravel, and you can see we have this via Laravel installer, which is the Composer global require. But we have below, we should have the Composer. Let me just check that. Okay, the via Composer create a project, which is well, not far away from the installer. So we are going to use Composer. So we're going to say Composer create project prefer dist Laravel slash Laravel blog. So this is going to create a Laravel application, and this is the name. So I skipped that part. Why? Because sometimes it takes a ton of time, and it's just running this command. So you can see Composer create project dash dash prefer dist Laravel slash Laravel, and the name is blog YouTube. So this is a simple blog. nothing too fancy, and you can see what it does, everything, and even generates a key that we are not going to use. But where I did that inside my WAMP. Okay, so let's check WAMP. You can do it outside WAMP, but you need something that allows you to use phpMyAdmin and MySQL. So I used to use WAMP in the past for PHP, so I still have it installed, and you can just download it. Okay, the 64 bits is the one I'm using. It comes with PHP 5.6, 7.3.12, and 7.4. And let me just show you which version I'm using. I'm using 7.29 because I think this is an older version. So that's the PHP version I'm using, MySQL 5.7.21, and you can see the version of Apache. So this is 3.2.0, the version of a WAMP server. Okay. So you just download that, install it, and all that. It's just that simple. As I said, they will give you this one folder on which you go to www. You can create a folder here. The name is projects, which I created. Okay, and you don't have to do this inside the WAMP server, but I like to keep everything here that is for Laravel or PHP. Okay, so we will start looking plain PHP later. So Angular, I have this Angular Laravel with the client of Angular and the Laravel project. Okay, so that is how we're going to work using Laravel in the channel. And I have this blog YouTube, which is the one that I just generated. And this is the blog that we're going to follow in order to create what we have here in this page. So I know it's kind of a long setup, but it's needed in order to use PHP and MySQL inside Windows, Mac, and I think Linux too. So I'm not a big Linux user, so I'm not sure. And in order to run it, we use PHP Artisan Serve. So we already have that created. So let me just show you again. And I have the other application here, which I'm going to close it. Okay, this is the video only for you to install all the things that you need. So if I refresh, it's not going to work, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this one just to go inside the folder, and you can see what we have. We have a ton of files that are generated, and we have the composer JSON. So let's go and say git bash here and say php artisan serve. So this is going to run its own server. Okay, so that's why I said you actually can do this outside of the WAMP folder, so it's not a problem there. This is just for in order to have it, have everything from Laravel PHP inside the same thing. So today is February 14th, it's Friday, so I'm recording that the Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's for you. I don't know. So we have the localhost 8000. Okay, if I refresh, this is the main page that you are going to see. They have the documentation, Laracast, News, Forge, and GitHub. Okay, so this is something that we are going to override when we start building the application. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just stop here, install WAMP, install Composer, and run the Composer create project. Okay, then run, and if you find this page, then everything is fine, everything went right, and you just need to follow along with the next videos. So you might need to reinstall to install a WAMP and to restart the your PC your computer. That's why I'm going to code it here, and we're going to start with the development in the next video.